Hello and welcome back to Dream Room. Have you ever looked at a small porch, a narrow patio, or an empty corner beside your bedroom or home office and thought, there is not enough space to make this beautiful? Perhaps you love decorating, saving useful baskets, jars, trays, and natural materials, but you do not want heavy construction, expensive furniture, or complicated tools. Maybe you are working with a modest budget, limited storage, or a space that needs to remain easy to clean and comfortable to move through. If that sounds familiar, this video was made for you. Today, I am sharing 8 of the most charming and practical Dollar Tree garden decor ideas for 2026. These projects are especially suitable for small homes, apartment balconies, covered porches, compact backyards, and peaceful garden corners. They are also wonderful for older viewers, beginners, renters, and anyone who prefers lightweight materials, familiar tools, simple steps, and a calm, natural style. The secret is not to fill every surface with decorations. It is to choose a few inexpensive items and transform them through color, height, texture, lighting, and thoughtful placement. A plastic basket can become a boutique-style planter. A storage bin can look like a woven window box. A simple lantern can become the focal point of an entire patio. Stay with me, because each idea builds toward one final design trick that will make your whole outdoor space look coordinated instead of crowded. And before we begin, please subscribe to Dream Room and turn on notifications for more gentle, affordable ideas for decorating small homes, bedrooms, bathrooms, home offices, patios, and gardens. 1. The 3-level basket planter display. Let us begin with one of the easiest ways to make a small porch feel thoughtfully designed. A 3-level basket planter display. Many people place several pots side by side and wonder why the arrangement still feels flat or unfinished. The problem is usually not the plants. It is the lack of height, rhythm, and visual balance. Choose 3 lightweight Dollar Tree baskets in different sizes. This is especially practical if you have limited strength, prefer not to move heavy ceramic pots, or like changing your patio arrangement with the seasons. Add drainage holes, then place removable nursery pots inside so you can water, rotate, or replace each plant without disturbing the entire display. To remove the shiny plastic appearance, give all 3 baskets a matching matte finish. Warm terracotta feels natural and welcoming. Sage green creates a peaceful garden mood, while soft cream works beautifully beside a bedroom window, home office, or covered porch. Use paint and sealer suitable for the basket material and outdoor conditions. Now create 3 levels. Keep the largest basket on the ground, raise the medium one about 6 inches, and position the smallest slightly higher. Use broad, stable risers hidden behind the foliage rather than balancing containers on narrow objects. For the planting, combine 3 different shapes: 1 upright plant for height, 1 flowering plant for color, and 1 trailing plant that spills gently over the edge. This simple formula gives even a narrow balcony or unused porch corner the fullness of a professionally arranged garden display. Before moving to the next project, step back and look at the group from your doorway. You will immediately see how 1 repeated color and 3 carefully chosen heights can turn ordinary baskets into a calm, coordinated focal point. 2. The colander hanging garden. Once the floor-level planter display is in place, the next step is to use the empty vertical space above it. A Dollar Tree colander may look like an ordinary kitchen item, but its lightweight shape and ready-made drainage holes make it surprisingly useful as a hanging planter. Begin by choosing a colander that fits the color palette established in the first project. You can keep its original finish or paint it matte black, soft cream, or weathered copper so it blends naturally with the baskets and other decorations nearby. Line the inside with cocoa liner, landscape fabric, or a removable moss-lined pot. This will hold the soil securely while still allowing excess water to drain. Choose lightweight trailing flowers, compact herbs, or soft foliage that can spill gently over the rim. Plants with flowing stems help disguise the original kitchen shape and make the finished piece feel more like a garden shop planter. To create the hanger, attach 3 equal lengths of strong jute cord through evenly spaced openings near the rim. Bring the cords together above the planter and secure them at one central hanging point. For a fuller display, hang 2 or 3 colanders at different heights from a shepherd's hook or a sturdy porch support. This arrangement is especially helpful for anyone decorating a small balcony, narrow patio, or compact porch where floor space is limited. It also keeps plants at a comfortable height for watering and trimming. Always use an outdoor rated hook. Keep the planter away from strong wind and avoid placing it directly above a walkway. With careful placement, this simple colander becomes a soft, cascading garden feature that connects beautifully with the layered basket display below. 3. The natural-looking storage bin window box. Now that we have added beauty at both floor level and eye level, let us turn an ordinary storage container into a practical window box. This project is especially useful for anyone who wants more greenery without sacrificing precious walking space on a narrow porch, balcony, or patio. Choose a long, shallow Dollar Tree storage bin with proportions similar to a traditional window box. Before adding plants, create several drainage openings across the base so excess water can escape. Instead of filling the container directly with soil, place individual nursery pots inside. This makes it much easier to remove, rotate, water, or replace plants without emptying the entire box. The next step is to disguise the plastic exterior. Cover it with one natural-looking material that matches the rest of your outdoor space. Burlap-style ribbon creates a soft, rustic finish. Thin bamboo screening adds warmth and texture, while neatly wrapped jute rope gives the container a handmade appearance. You can also use a removable wood look covering if it suits your porch or home office view. Mount the finished planter with outdoor suitable brackets or fasteners chosen specifically for your railing or wall. Decorative adhesive alone should never support the weight of wet soil and plants. Inside the box, repeat one simple combination of compact herbs, flowers, and trailing foliage. Using the same planting arrangement in 2 or 3 containers creates a calmer, more intentional look than filling each box with unrelated plants. Place a removable reservoir tray beneath the inner pots to reduce dripping and protect the porch surface. Because the plants are raised to a comfortable height, this project is also ideal for viewers who prefer not to bend down repeatedly while watering, trimming, or changing their display. Saw 4. The bamboo trellis and mini privacy screen. With the window box adding greenery at railing height, the next project helps you use the wall space above it. A lightweight bamboo trellis can bring height, softness, and a little extra privacy to a narrow porch, balcony, or patio without requiring heavy lumber or permanent construction. Begin with several Dollar Tree bamboo stakes. Lay a group of stakes vertically at even intervals, then place additional stakes horizontally across them. Secure every intersection with jute twine using a simple square lashing. The finished panel should be wide enough to cover the area you want to soften, but light enough to move when necessary. You can leave the bamboo in its natural finish for a warm, relaxed appearance. This works beautifully with jute, burlap, woven baskets, and terracotta planters. For a cleaner, more modern style, paint all the stakes matte black before assembling the trellis. Train lightweight vines or flowering climbers across the structure. Avoid plants that become too heavy, as they may place unnecessary pressure on the frame. While the vines are still young, place 2 small removable herb pots near the bottom so the trellis looks useful and complete from the beginning. For immediate partial privacy, attach a narrow woven placemat or a section of outdoor mesh behind part of the bamboo grid. This can soften the view of a neighboring balcony, recycling area, plain wall, or an unattractive corner visible from your home office. Because the trellis grows upward instead of outward, it preserves valuable floor space and keeps walkways open. It also connects naturally with the planters below, making the entire small outdoor area feel taller, greener, and more comfortably enclosed. 5. The fence or porch gallery wall. After adding height and greenery with the bamboo trellis, the next idea turns a plain fence panel or porch wall into a calm, decorative gallery. The goal is not to cover every empty space. It is to arrange a small number of coordinated objects, so the wall feels intentional rather than crowded. Begin with outdoor-rated removable hooks when they are suitable for the surface. If you rent your home or prefer not to attach anything permanently, use a freestanding bamboo grid as the background instead. This gives you the same decorative effect while allowing the entire display to be moved or changed later. Choose only 5 to 7 lightweight objects. You might include a small woven basket with a removable plant pot, a framed botanical sign, a simple wreath, a compact lantern, a wood ornament, or a shallow herb container. Avoid adding every attractive item you find, because too many small pieces can quickly make a narrow patio feel busy. The most important rule is consistency. Every object should share the same color palette or material. Matte black, natural wood, and green foliage create a clean look. Terracotta, cream, and jute feel warmer and more rustic. Sage green, bamboo, and warm white create a soft, peaceful mood. Place the largest piece slightly off-center, then balance it with smaller items on the opposite side. Leave visible gaps between the objects. These empty spaces allow each decoration to stand out and prevent the wall from looking like storage. When the seasons change, replace only 2 pieces instead of rebuilding the entire arrangement. This keeps the gallery fresh while preserving the coordinated structure that connects it with the planters, trellis, and natural materials already used throughout the space. 6. The raised lantern and plant focal point. Now that the wall and vertical areas feel more complete, it is time to create one strong focal point at ground level. In a small patio or porch, one memorable arrangement usually has more impact than many small decorations scattered across every corner. Begin with a stable raised base made from 2 outdoor-safe pavers, sturdy tiles, or a low garden riser. Make sure the base is level and wide enough to support the decoration securely. Place a dark metal or mesh lantern on top. By lifting the lantern above the floor, you give it more visual importance and make the eye pause when entering the space. Add a small trailing plant inside or beside the lantern. As the stems grow, they will soften the hard edges and help the lantern blend naturally with the surrounding garden. Position one solar light behind the plant, so the foliage creates a gentle silhouette after sunset. Around the base, use a controlled ring of river stones or place the entire arrangement on a shallow gravel tray. Avoid scattering stones too widely, because a clearly defined border makes the display look cleaner and more deliberate. Beside the pedestal, you can place a small pollinator water dish with clean stones that provide safe landing surfaces for bees and butterflies. Keep the water shallow and refresh it regularly. Position the completed feature where it can be seen from the patio entrance, the main chair, and a nearby living room or bedroom window. This allows one simple project to improve both the outdoor area and the view from inside your home. The design principle is simple. When an ordinary object is raised, framed, and surrounded with restraint, it becomes the focal point of the entire space. 1.7. The 3-level solar lighting makeover. Once the daytime focal point is complete, the next step is to make the porch feel equally inviting after sunset. The most effective approach is to place solar lighting at 3 different heights, allowing a small outdoor area to feel deeper, warmer, and more complete without electrical wiring or extension cords. Begin at floor level by clustering several matching solar lanterns beside the planter display or along the edge of the seating area. Keep them close together rather than scattering them across the porch. A compact group creates a stronger visual effect and helps define the lower part of the space. At mid-level, place frosted or textured glass solar lights on a patio table, plant stand, or raised pedestal. The softened glass diffuses the light, producing a gentle glow instead of a harsh point of brightness. If the lanterns and containers have different finishes, unify them with one matte color suitable for their materials. For the upper level, use a lightweight suspended solar feature only where the porch structure can support it safely. A simple hoop arrangement or a small hanging container can provide a soft overhead glow without making the area feel crowded. You can also position a short solar string behind the bamboo trellis from section 4. This backlighting creates a quiet silhouette around the leaves and makes the vertical garden appear fuller at night. Choose warm, steady light rather than flashing or strongly colored effects. Low lights define the floor. Mid-level lights highlight plants and seating, and one gentle overhead light adds depth. Keep every solar panel exposed to adequate daylight, and make sure all hanging parts and electrical components are properly rated for outdoor use. 8. The portable miniature tray garden. After adding light to the porch, Our final project brings plants, texture, and decoration together in one compact arrangement. A portable tray garden is ideal for a small patio table, porch step, balcony shelf, or sunny windowsill because it creates the appearance of a complete garden without requiring much space. Begin with a shallow Dollar Tree tray and protect the inside with a waterproof liner. Instead of planting directly into the tray, keep each plant in its own removable nursery pot. This allows excess water to drain properly and makes it easier to replace, rotate, or move individual plants as their needs change. Arrange the plants using a simple three-part structure. Place one taller plant at the back to create height. Add one or two medium plants in the center, then position a trailing plant near the front so its stems can soften the edge of the tray. Cover the visible nursery pots with decorative gravel, bark, or another natural material suitable for the plants. Add only one small accessory, such as a miniature lantern, smooth decorative stone, or solar butterfly stake. Too many ornaments can make a small tray feel crowded, while one carefully chosen detail gives the arrangement character without distracting from the plants. The tray can also be adapted to different locations. Use fragrant herbs near the kitchen door, ferns for a shaded porch, flowering plants for an outdoor dining table, or calming green foliage beside a home office window. Because the entire garden remains portable, you can move it away from storms, intense heat, or cold weather. This makes it particularly useful for renters, beginners, and older viewers who enjoy rearranging their decor without lifting large pots or rebuilding an entire garden display. Conclusion: small space, natural style, beautiful results. As we bring these 8 ideas together, remember that a beautiful patio or porch does not depend on having a large yard, expensive furniture, or professional tools. It depends on choosing a few simple materials and using them with care. The basket planters introduced height and balance. The colander garden brought greenery into unused vertical space. The storage bin window box added plants without blocking the walkway. The bamboo trellis created privacy and softness, while the gallery wall gave a plain surface more personality. The raised lantern became a strong focal point. The layered solar lights added warmth after sunset, and the portable tray garden completed the space with a flexible touch of nature. These ideas are especially useful if you live in a small home, rent an apartment, work with a narrow porch, or simply prefer lightweight projects that are easy to move, maintain, and change. You do not need to make every project at once. Start with one planter, one vertical feature, and one source of soft light. Then repeat the same colors and natural materials until the whole space feels calm and connected. The most important lesson is simple. Inexpensive items look beautiful when they are arranged with purpose. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 8 ideas would you try first? Write the number in the comments and tell us what kind of space you are decorating. And if you enjoyed these affordable garden and small space ideas, please subscribe to Dream Room and follow the channel for more inspiration for patios, bedrooms, bathrooms, home offices, and every peaceful corner of your home.